The sun is shining and spring is finally here. My name is Andrew from Parker Adams Boat Sales, and I'm here today on a Nordstar 33 Plus. This boat is only a couple of years old, but it is absolutely presented like a brand new boat. Brand new, this boat is over £500,000, but this boat is available with a significant saving from new, and it is equipped with the most incredible range of options. Just about every single options box has been ticked, I need to get that right, on this boat, and it's a fantastic boat, and I'm really excited to bring you the rest of this walkthrough tour and show you what this Nordstar 33 is all about. So let's start on the stern. Now, what I'm going to do is, as we walk around the boat, show you all the features that I can see and I spot, and I may miss some of them. So there's going to be a really comprehensive list of all the different options this boat has got listed on the website. But let's start off at the back. One of the things I love about these adventure style boats is that you get this really lovely inside-outside living, and on the Nordstars you get this really wide window at the back. So you've got a double window at the back here, which really brings that inside space outside. So when you're sat here lounging in a nice sunny day like today, then you're talking to your family, they're inside, you're outside, and it's just very, very versatile. This rear area has got lots and lots of space around it. There's an outside cockpit table. You can obviously see that you've got cushions out here as well, which creates a nice social outside space. But you've also got lots of space at the back here to do fishing. Some people use these committee boats, etc., with racing. So you've got loads of space around to watch what's going on the back of the boat. I like little features like, if you look here, the fenders. The fender baskets are all moulded into the back there, so you've got 6 spaces there to tie your fenders on. Really good chunky stainless steel rails on the back. And actually, while I'm on the back, let's move around to the actual bathing platform and attempt not to fall off, although that'd be good for views, I think, if I did fall off. So the transom is large. You've got a big amount of space here. You've also got a really nice wraparound. I talk about how easy it is to get on and off boats. This goes almost to the edge, so if this was alongside a pontoon, it's very easy to step on and off. And you have lots of these Nordic style boats have this hatch, and I really like it. If you're on a long passage, you get something stuck around the stern drives, lift this up and you have excellent access to get to the stern drives. Lift them up. If your propellers have become fouled or anything, you've got easy access without needing to get into the water. You may wonder what the rails are. Those rails are part of the Hurley davit system. Now this boat's equipped with the Hurley H2O system, which slides across and then the tender pulls up and slides into position. So a very nice, easy to use system that's equipped on this boat. The boat, you probably notice, is laid to synthetic teak throughout. That's an option which has been ticked. I think softens the boat beautifully. It feels really, really high end, and it's such low maintenance as well. On synthetic teak, I tend to pressure wash it twice a year, and it always stays looking fantastic. The walk rounds on this boat are good, and I like lots of, I really should have put that on. I said we should have put that on, Nick. The walk rounds on these boats are good, and you've got pipes here where this steps into there, clips down, and that creates a nice sturdy space there. So if you've got children or pets, then they're locked into here. Nice stainless steel cleats as we walk around, fresh water fill up. And actually it feels a very safe boat. When you walk around, the guardrail height is particularly high, so it does feel that if you're in a rough sea and need to get outside, you're really nice and safe and secure. So as we walk around, you'll notice there's 2 doors, so you've got a door on either side, so it's very nice and easy for the Helm and co-pilot to get in and out. They also have this nice system here where this pulls across and then opens up there, which allows access to, it isn't a side door, but it's a drop down access. So if you're on the pontoon there, you can easily get in and then close that up again and pop that into position. In terms of the side steps, so we'll just walk around here, step up, and it actually feels really, really chunky at the front here. There's a life raft here, which is included with the sail. It's also inside a stainless steel basket. You've got a seat on the front here, so this is a nice place to sit in a marina, having a drink with a couple of friends, chatting away, and you can see the quality everywhere. Really good chunky stainless steel, electric windlass is here, stainless steel anchor, and it all just feels nice and easy to walk around. And it's dominated at the top here with a monster of a light. But I think that would probably light up the Isle of Wight. It looks really, really powerful there, but it's great for mooring up. You shouldn't use that when you're running along at sea because you will blind anyone coming towards you. But for mooring up at night, it's great just to illuminate the marinas. There's a hatch there, so when you're in the front cabin, you can lift that up and get some air in. I'll show you that when we're down below. But that's the front, and a nice chunky walk-arounds. But in terms of that safety point, if you're in a rough, heavy sea, need to get to the anchor or anything, you can walk around here very, very easily and feel nice and safe and secure at all times. Let's wander back round to this side. In fact, if you just look up slightly, you can see the grab handles run all the way down to the top here. So as you're walking down, you've got grab handles all the way around and the whole way around the roof as well. So it does give that really nice, secure feeling when you're walking around. A couple of features I've just noticed looking around. Down here, you've got a manual bilge pump, so a bilge pump there, and you've also got a saltwater deck wash. So if this has got dirty and you just want to wash it down just to get rid of the dirt, then you've got a deck wash there as well. First thing you notice when you walk through these nice double doors is that you have a premium carpet. That's an upgrade as well. So the carpet there is an extra and it looks really smart. And when you walk in, you do have that feeling that you're walking into a nice spacious interior. You've got the L-shaped seating area here. Of course, underneath there is the little hidden secret that happens on lots of these style boats. We go down into the second cabin down there and I'll show you in a second. One of the things that's different about this boat is the owner specified this boat with a custom interior. Now, it's a walnut colour, so it looks very, very high-end, very, very classy. There is a huge amount of storage on board this boat. So this area here is often used as a galley. And whilst that's nice and you have a galley up at the top, it does mean you're very, very limited on storage space and end up with quite a lot of potentially dead space down below. So what they've done on this boat is they've filled this with storage. There's storage space throughout the whole of here. Nice Nordstar document pack in there. Each of these nice soft close drawers, and it just feels very, very nice. It closes by itself and then just latches it into position. You can put a television there, anything that you wanted, and you've just got a nice amount of open space here. When sitting down, there's enough space around here for, I would say, get probably 6 people sat around there for a meal. Of course, with the extra cockpit table at the back, you can have more people there as well. But the carpet's really nice. It feels very, very premium. And then in terms of the flooring underneath the carpet, if I just lift that up, you can see it's got a wooden floor down there as well. So it's a nice boat that you can have the carpets down, perhaps during the summer months, but during the winter when you might be coming in wet, you can take that off. So it's quite nice and versatile there. If we look up at the ceiling, there's an LED strip that runs along the top here, and that again, it just makes this boat feel nice and modern. And then the rest of the equipment, you've got speakers in here for a Fusion sound system, all Bluetooth equipped. You've got just around here, you've got instead of thermometer then, barometer. I had to think then for a second, a barometer, and also a clock, and it's all done in the nice stainless steel silver, which just makes it have that really nice premium feel. So let's start off around on this side. So move that into that position, and then we'll focus on the driving experience on this boat. You've got the 2 doors on either side, so it's nice and easy to get in and out. And then you've got space for 2 people, possibly 3 with a small child on there, but really 2 people seating here. And just little things I like is the fact you've got a little footrest down there. You've got a grab handle here, so if you're in any rough sort of weather, you've got somewhere that's really nice and easy to hold on to. Inside here, you've got space for your charts or equipment covers, as we put in there. And then there's another space for charts at the top. So you can slide your charts into the top, which keeps them nicely out of the way. That's that Fusion sound system I was talking about, equipped with 4 speakers and also Bluetooth, so connect to your phone. The helm position is nice, clean, uncluttered, and it's a nice high position actually. This seat here is a suspension seat, so I'm sat on there, it goes up and down. So I'm a heavy seat, it's absorbing the shock. The wheel is a really nice modern style design wheel. And then there's lots of modern tech around this boat. So the boat's fitted with zip wakes. Anyone knows the channel knows I love the zip wake systems. I keep meaning to do it, I haven't done it yet. I'll do a full review on the zip wake system on my own boat shortly because it is a transformational system and allows boats like this to come up on the plane at a much, much lower speed using less fuel with an auto element as well. So the zip wake system is brilliant. And from an engine point of view, this boat is also fitted with the larger engine options. So this boat's got twin D4-320s, which is the latest engine option. A brilliant engine, very, very robust, very fuel efficient, and performs brilliantly. So this boat, half a tank of fuel, bit of kit, will be doing in excess of 35, 36 knots. But the great thing about that top speed, you're not going to do top speed all the time, but it does mean that you're going to have a really high cruise speed around about 28 to 30 knots. So blasting across the channel, blasting down to the West Country, cover a lot of ground at 30 knots and in real comfort on a boat like this. The rest of the tech, you've got the large Volvo Penta display. You can see the engine hours there, 69.4 engine hours. And then this lovely size Garmin 16-inch display, which really does dominate that area. I like the fact that it's not cluttered. So quite often I like to have two screens, etc. But actually I quite like the fact there's just one big display there, right in the view of where you want it to be. Your VHF is up at the top. You've got a counter for the chain on the anchor, which I always like because it is quite hard to know sometimes exactly how much chain you've got out. All the carling switches all the way along here, both fitted with autopilot as well. You've got your start battery voltages here, bow thruster as well. And everything is clean, uncluttered. A couple of USB ports here, one 12 volt just to plug in a cigarette style socket, and then another one there which is just a standard twin USB socket. Just nice to have that there and easy to charge your phone with. Let's have a look down below. I mentioned this boat is a bit different. Actually, sorry, Nick, thank you, Nick. Nick just pointed upwards, and it's very useful because I don't know how I missed this enormous sunroof. It's electrically opening, so I can press a button just here, and you can see the sunroof opens up and then goes all the way back and then closes down again. That's very, very nice just to have that feature, and it locks down. You feel that it's gone down with a lot of pressure there, so it really will be nice and sealed. And then the lovely blinds, you can totally enclose that off on this side, or on the other side, pull it across, and you've got more of a mosquito net style blind. Either meet in the middle, have half and half, or pull all the way to one side. It's quite nice there. What I'm going to grab the camera and have a look down below. I mentioned it's a bit different down below, and it's interesting to see this. So if I start off here and show you the galley area, the galley area is small, but it has everything that you need. And it's powered with an induction hob, a microwave, and a nice large fridge. You've got more storage space at the top here, and it all feels very, very nicely appointed. And I love the fact that this worktop is all curved, the sink is all built into there. And the other thing that this boat has got, which is brilliant, is a generator. So this boat is fitted with a generator, which means this boat can be really self-sufficient. So there's no gas on board, you've got an induction hob, you've got the microwave, and all can be run when you're on a mooring or out at sea. Into the front heads. So this is the front cabin. So the front cabin here, you've got a good size bed here. I like the scalloping shape because it allows a lot of space down here to get changed. Storage space, everywhere you look, the Nordstars have got storage space, and that's really, really important on a boat like this. And you've got this Bentley style stitching that's in the aft cabin as well. You can see that at the back. But I talked about the newness of this boat and how you'll struggle to find a used boat which feels as new as this. And this is a prime example in here because this boat has never ever been slept on. And so even the mattresses have still got their original cellophane wrappers on them. You've got storage space over on this side as well. So you've got a big locker, you've got hanging space up in there. Side porthole windows, exit at the top there as well as the space to let air in. And then this time, this is the heads. So you've got the heads in here. This doubles up in here as a shower curtain that comes across. So that then turns that area into sort of a small wet room shower. You've got a waste tank on this boat as well. So it's a freshwater flush, toilet, latest generation Jabsco toilet there, and then a waste tank. And then I always like these countertop sinks, more storage space underneath, and another little window there to look out at the world. And cool design there. Look at the shape on that. I like that. That shower head looks really, really nice. So that is this interior space. As I say, the galley area, it is small. There's only enough space for one person. But how many times on a boat of this size you're going to need two people down here? Everything is moulded really nicely, and everything that you need to be up here is here. And I have to say, I think being down here is a really good use of space because it means that upstairs it does feel that you've got a much, much bigger area at the top here. So I just pass that back again there. So there is one other cabin that I haven't shown you. I always like these because I feel like they're hidden. I came on board the boat earlier and went, where's the extra? There it is, it's under there. So if I move this, in fact I'll leave it in that position, I have to remember this now, and then just lift that up. It's on a hydraulic gas strut, and then that then allows access down into the next cabin down here. And you'll see down here the carpet extends all the way down. Once again, beds have never been slept on, so you've still got the cellophane wrappers on them. And here you have a really good size cabin. Remember, this boat's a 33-foot boat, but under here, around here, you've got this trim. It looks like a Bentley stitch all the way around. Cellophane on the beds. And it just feels very nice down here. You've got more storage space under here. So another big locker in here. Haven't opened this one. What's in this one? Another little cubby hole there, so t-shirts, pants and socks. And it just feels very, very nice. And then there's another space down there, another storage inside here as well. Heating, just noticed there's another vent down there. So this boat is fitted with a heating system. Now it's a Webasto heating system. And it's a good size. It's the D4 on this, so plenty big enough to power all this boat and keep it really, really nice. The lovely thing about boats like this is they really are an all-season boat, so you're able to use them at any time of the year, go out and enjoy the winter months and enjoy the summer months and open it all up. And these engines, I said they look like new, look at that. So you've got lots and lots of space down here to work on the engines. These are the larger engine options, the D4-320s, and everything is presented down here really, really nicely. All the pipes are trunked very, very well. Bar heater down there just to keep everything warm during the winter. And they are easy to access from a servicing point of view as well. And then just nestling under there, you have the generator. So that's a Fisher Panda 5 kilowatt generator just tucked into the side there. That's great. So I'm just going to bring this up now. I'm just going to lower that hatch down. There's a button just inside here, press that. Oh, you'll notice just if you look under there, that's the storage space for the table. So the table is stored underneath there. So when your table is not in use, it's nice and out of the way there. So I'll just close that up. In fact, what I'll do now, to save waiting for the hatch to go down, we'll cut now to go and have a look around the hull. And I'll show you downstairs and underneath where the stern drives are. Okay, so let's explore the underside of the boat. So nestled down here are twin Volvo Penta DPI stern drives. Why is the DPI important? The DPI is important because if somebody wanted to retrofit this boat with a joystick, it could be done. And that's because it has the latest generation drives, latest generation software on the Volvo Penta systems. And each one of these drives can be operated independently of each other. So these rams allow the steering. So if you do add a joystick, the drives can slide out and allow this boat to go sideways. It's nice to know you've got the option to add that. But to be honest, on a 33-foot boat, this boat will handle like an absolute dream without it. I mentioned earlier about the zip wake. I thought I'd just show you the zip wake system here. So this boat is fitted with the 450 S's. So this is 45 centimetres long. It's the S series. And the way the zip wake blades work, you're used to a traditional trim tab. I'm sure I can find one. There you go. There's a traditional trim tab. So you've got the trim tab that comes out. It's a large plate. Now, believe it or not, these tabs, or the interceptor blades, they only come out about that much, and I can show you. So this one here I've fully deployed, and it literally only has about 2.5 centimetres of travel. But because it goes straight down in the water, that's enough to give the force and the pressure on the stern to really bring the bow down. They're auto setting as well, so if you're in a rolly sea, they'll adjust themselves because they go from nothing to fully down in around about 1 second. So very, very cool upgrade on the boats there, having the zip wake. In terms of the rest of the boat, having a look around, the hull is in lovely condition. It's a really nice grey, so it's very striking with the white top sides and the grey hull and then the grey band along the top of the boat as well. So it looks fantastic in the water. You've got a window there which goes through into that aft cabin, and then of course this boat is also fitted with a twin 5-bladed bow thruster on there as well. So that's a 6 horsepower bow thruster upgrade, which is a really nice upgrade on the boat. The Nordstars have got a nice flared bow. They have quite a nice sporty profile to them, and they look, they're purposeful boats, these Nordstars. And I think that's pretty much it. So because the boat has so many extras, there's a very good chance I've missed something. And if I have, I apologise for that, but do have a look at the full spec sheet. As I say, this boat is available at a huge saving from a new boat and represents a fantastic value for money Nordstar 33. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough tour. As I say always, if you've got this far, enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to bringing you the next lovely boat we're selling very, very soon. Many thanks.